Hi, I'm author Amber Kizer, and I put together a video of some of my favorite things. A little more interesting than me talking about them. So let's get to it, and let me introduce you to a bit of my life. This is Sugar. For those of you who know how to train a dragon, I call her Toothless sometimes. She is very clingy. As you can tell, she's never far from my side. She will actually bring me Sharpie pens or any pen she can get her little mouth around if I haven't written enough for a day. This is Lacey. Lacey is a rescued black lab. She is a perfect dog. She loves the cats and the chickens. Alright, this is Princess Pookie of Precious. For those of you familiar with Wildcat Fireflies and Speed of Light, she was the inspiration for Minnie. And this is Martha. Martha is checking out the eggs for the day. And that is not an optical illusion. The eggs come in all sorts of colors, white, brown, green, depending on the chicken. Speaking of chickens, that is Fabio on the left side of your screen. He's the rooster. Those are the hens. Summer around here is like summer at your house. We play in the hose. Fresh water, running water is awesome. That's in Orpington. We eat corn on the cob, just like you, only they prefer theirs fresh and not grilled. And of course, there has to be some watermelon thrown in there. Lacey ambles through because the chicken's free range, so they have full run of the yard. Eating the watermelon is Butterscotch and Smarty Pants. And of course, there's Pookie, who loves, when we have nice weather, to be outside, and she will show up to be on camera anytime she can. I love old family photos, and we're lucky we have lots of them. My grandmother drinking out of a bowl there, family reunions, my great-grandfather and a great-uncle, lots of generations of photographs, which is very, very special and is a treasure to me. That's my great-grandmother from about baby to when she was a mature model. We are Macmillans from Scotland. I'm very proud of it and can trace us back. There are great and great-great and great-great-greats in those photographs, including my grandfather in the letter jacket from Texas Christian University in the 40s. But all sorts of really wonderful treasures and stories. My grandmother at the lake there with her brothers and sisters, a sheep farm that my great-grandparents owned, and then we're very patriotic, and that was my great-uncle Dick, who died in World War II. But I make lots of quilts, which I tend to give to organizations that pair them with families who've been through something traumatic or lost someone in a war. I also love to bake and cook. So these are some of the cakes that I make. It may not look like writing, but I do a lot of thinking while I'm working with sugar and petal dust. I adore petal dust. This is a goldfinch for a birthday party, a little 6-year-old who was enthralled with birds. If you want to check out some of my recipes, you can check out Faye's Red Velvet Cake in the Speed of Light. Alright, I need you to use your imagination. Picture this in July, because in the Pacific Northwest, summer doesn't really get going until then. But all of these little beds are full of color and vibrant, wonderful plants that I just adore. And for those of you who know gardening, you'll see lots of weeds in there. But I love flowers. Gardening is a lot like writing a book. Believe it or not, you put all of the seeds out, you do a lot of work, a lot of trimming, a lot of weeding, and it all sort of comes together. And if you do it right, it's a great place to be. And so that's what I try to bring to my work. For those of you who know Wildcat Fireflies, the statue here is reminiscent of the character Bodhi, and there are fireflies that light up at night, which is very cool. And Rumi Spirit Stones. I turned around in a store and found these after the book. This is my inspiration wall for writing Wildcat Fireflies and Speed of Light. Which brings me to one of my favorite places, Indiana. It's where I have a lot of family. The Speedway, Indy 500 are part of Memorial Day for me. And of course, basketball is in our blood. And when I can't play, I love to watch. Halloween is one of my all-time favorite holidays, although I like any reason to celebrate. Thanks for taking a journey with me to explore my favorite things. I hope you'll check out my new book, A Matter of Days, which comes out June 11th. It's a survival story about being resourceful, road trip, siblings, Of course, there's a pandemic, but no zombies or werewolves or vampires. I hope you'll forgive me. If you'd like to read the first 3 chapters, shoot me an email and I'll send them to you and you can read them on your device. Find me online, information posted, and shoot me an email. Let me know what you think of the story, what you think of my favorite things, and I'll see you sometime. Bye!